going on, Aurora Alliance, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. In today's video we're going to be breaking down the new Iden Versio hero gameplay in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer. Before we get fully into this video, let me know down in the comments section below what you think about Iden Versio being a hero in Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance, be kept up to date with Battlefront 2 content, and see exclusive gameplay videos in the future. But now, we may as well start off right at the beginning of this new Iden Versio hero gameplay, where we get to see Iden Versio's loading screen thing, which looks pretty badass. Although, I'm not going to lie, you can't really tell it's her at the start. The only thing you can tell is that she is wielding the TL-50, which is going to be her weapon of choice in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 game. We're also going to talk a bit about her abilities before we get into the rest of this gameplay breakdown. Her abilities are Droid Shield, Pulse Cannon, and Stun Droid. The Droid Shield allows Iden's droid to create a protective shield around her. It doesn't look like she's going to be able to actually fire out of the shield. It looks like it's going to work in a similar way to how the personal shield worked in Iden Versio's first Battlefront game. Her pulse cannon allows her to fire long-ranged charged shots for heavy damage, and it looks pretty beast, and it looks like it works the same way as the pulse cannon did in Iden Versio's first game as well, so it's good to see it returning in Battlefront 2. And Stun Droid allows Iden to use her droid to stun an enemy. The stun can chain to nearby enemies, a bit like Palpatine's chain lightning ability in Iden Versio's first game, although I don't think Iden's droid is going to be able to kill people, but it's still going to be cool and allow you to get more kills on the stunned enemies nearby. So the next image, we get to see Iden utilize her TL-50's secondary fire mode, which absolutely wrecks two resistance troopers on Takodana. Takodana, this map looks like it is the map that was in the beta, so it doesn't look like anything new is on there apart from Iden Versio herself and the TL-50. The next image of importance is Iden aiming down sights with her pulse cannon. Now the pulse cannon scope definitely looks like it's changed in Battlefront 2, but it absolutely destroys what looks like the Resistance Jump Trooper. Although the Resistance Jump Trooper is low on health, it still kills her outright, and I really hope that this pulse cannon does deal a lot of damage in Battlefront 2. The next image of note is the brand new look at the Death Star 2 map in Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I think this is going to be Galactic Assault, as we get to see Iden as a hero, and also Stormtroopers and Rebels roaming around. So it's really cool to finally get a look at the Death Star again, considering we got to see some the other day in Vader's gameplay. I think also in the background of this image, that is a Super Star Destroyer, and the Death Star 2 map is looking absolutely stunning in this game. The next image of note is still on the Death Star 2, where Iden activates her droid shield. It looks like it can take a lot of damage before being destroyed, as we don't actually get to see it destroyed in this gameplay. And it's also cool to see that after this image, she actually drops down into the underneath of this floor, so it's going to have different dimensions, this map, I imagine, which is just going to add to the gameplay. The next image worth noting is that we get to see Yavin 4 again, but this time it's a different area of Yavin 4 compared to in Vader's gameplay. Iden is completely destroying those rebels sitting up on top of the temple there, and Yavin 4 is looking amazing in Battlefront 2. The next image of note is Iden Versio taking down the rebels, still on Yavin 4, but we get to see the activation of the backpack droid, or the stun droid ability that Iden is going to have. The image right after this is the droid actually stunning the rebels up on top of the temple, making them unable to actually attack Iden, which will allow her to take those rebels out pretty easily, and again, the Yavin map is looking absolutely stunning. The final image of note is Iden on Mos Eisley. This is our first gameplay look at Mos Eisley, but it doesn't last for very long, it only lasts for a few seconds, but something explodes in front of Iden, and I don't actually know what that is, so if you do know what explodes in front of her, let me know down in the comments. But on the right hand side of this image, we get to see a lightsaber wielding hero charging towards Iden. Now if you zoom in on this, it does look like Rey in her Resistance outfit from The Force Awakens and what looks like it's going to be in The Last Jedi as well at the start. confirming again another hero skin for Rey in Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really glad we get to see hero skins return, and honestly, this bit of Iden Versio gameplay is absolutely beast. She looks amazing, she looks powerful, and I can't wait to play as her in Battlefront 2's multiplayer. Make sure to let me know down in the comments section below what you think about Iden being a hero in Battlefront 2, and if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to smash a like on it, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance, be kept up to date with all Battlefront 2 content, and see exclusive gameplay videos in the future. Other than that, may the Force be with you.